engines purring, steel and fire, leather gloves, raw desire. Every mile a lawless beat on the highway, hearts compete. Jacket, fist of steel, every mile a rebel feel. Guitar screaming, bending high, drums pounding, reaching sky. Rap chant overlay, ride fast, live free, break the chains, follow me. Chrome, endless blaze. Sunrise paints the desert gold, outlaw stories yet untold. turn fuels the fights. Leather jacket, boots worn down. Every mile a rebel crown. know the fight. Hey, rebel crow, ride with pride. Rock and roll, nowhere to hide. Guitar blazing, drums explode. Freedom rings on every road. Sunset bleeding on cracked streets, engines pounding, heartbeats meet. Leather jackets, worn and torn, every mile of soul reborn. Rise rebels, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the open road we rode. Passing town, shadows fall. Every road a rebel call. Leather gloves, wind and hair. Every mile of truth laid bare. Guitar solo, tearing high. Drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bends, the night ignites. Rust rebels, endless nights. Rust rebels, wild. hearts collide, on the edge, nowhere to hide. Rust and chrome, ride with me. Rock and roll eternally. Guitar screaming, drums ignite. Freedom blazing through the night. Highway bends, neon glow, every town until the show. Leather boots and torn up jeans, chasing freedom through the scenes. Solo guitar cries aloud, drums are pounding, shake the crowd. Through the band, the light is ours. Rust and chrome, burning stars. Rust and chrome. chain. Devil's Highway, ride with me, rock and roll eternally. Guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Leather jacket, open road. Every mile a heavy load. Engines roar beneath the stars, chasing dreams in rustic cars. Outlaw heart, never tame. Rock and roll is our flame. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning deep inside. every mile a chance to win. Leather gloves, scarred up hands, riding hard through endless land. Rebel chrome, ride with pride, rock and roll, nowhere to hide. Guitar blazing, drums explode, freedom reigns on every road. Sunset fades, city lights, every turn fuels the fights. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Solo guitar screaming free, drums pounding endlessly. Through the bands that storm the night, rebel chrome, feel the fight. Rebel chrome, ride with pride, rock and roll, nowhere to hide. Guitar blazing, drums explode, freedom reigns on every road. Engines hum, tires scream, every mile a broken dream. Leather boots and steering tight, chasing freedom through the night. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Mountains bend, rivers glow, every road a chance to grow. Leather jacket, torn up jeans, every mile fuels the scenes. Solo guitar crying loud, drums pounding shake the crowd. wild ride. Cut the black and night, engines roar, hearts ignite, leathered hands gripping tight, every mile a rebel fight. Oh, midnight lawless, wild and free, trucking fast, just you and me, guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the midnight ride. On the midnight ride. Stars above, asphalt below, every road a chance to grow. Passing towns and neon haze, every mile sets hearts ablaze. Guitar solo bending high, drums are pounding to the sky. Through the bends, the storm, the rain, midnight lawless break the chain. Midnight lawless, wild and free, trucking fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the midnight ride. On the midnight ride. Headlights cut black and night, engines roar, hearts ignite, leathered hand gripping tight, every mile a rebel fight. Stars above, asphalt below, every road a chance to grow. Passing towns and neon haze, every mile sets hearts ablaze. Cut the endless night, engines roaring, hearts alive, leather jacket, wind in hair, every mile a dare and dare. Midnight rebels ride the flame, rock and roll fuels the game, guitar screaming, drums collide. In town, fading signs, every road a tale that shines. Stars above, asphalt below, every mile makes the outlaw grow. Midnight rebels ride the flame, rock and roll fuels the game, guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom blazing, wild ride. Engines purring, steel and fire, leather gloves, raw desire, every mile a lawless beat on the highway, hearts compete. screaming, bending high, drums pounding, reaching sky, rap chant overlay. Ride fast, live free, break the chains, follow me through storm night and burning haze. Devil's chrome, endless blaze. Devil's chrome, ride or die. Rock and roll under open sky. Guitar blazing, drums ignite. Freedom burning through the night. Through the night. Sunrise paints the desert gold. Outlaw stories yet untold. Headlights cut the endless night. Engine engines hum, leathered soul, every mile of broken road, tires spinning, hearts collide, on the edge, nowhere to hide. Rust and chrome, ride with me, rock and roll eternally. Guitar screaming, drums ignite, freedom blazing through the night. chasing shadows in the night. Rebel wheels, chasing fire. Rock and roll fuels desire. Guitar blazing, drums explode. Trucker spirits on the road. Desert winds, city lights. Every turn ignites the fights. Leather jacket, boots of steel. Every road our fate reveals. Guitar solo tearing free. Drums crash like a storm at sea. Through the night, through storm and rain. Rebel wheels breaking chains. And rebel wheels chasing fire. Rock and roll fuels desire. Guitar blazing, drums explode. Trucker spirits on the road. Engine roar, tires grip the night. Leathered hands, chasing the light. Every mile, a rebel song. The open road where we belong. Highway outlaws, ride or die. Rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide. Freedom burning, wild ride. Passing towns in smoky haze. Neon signs set hearts ablaze. Leather boots, worn and torn. Every mile a soul reborn. drums pounding, reaching sky through the bends, the night, the storm. Highway outlaws, hearts transform. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning, wild rap. Distant thunder, raindrops on chrome, engines hum, we ride alone. Leather gloves, wind in hair, every mile a daring dare. Highway bends through mist and rain, neon lights reflect our pain. Tires spin on broken streets, every heartbeat a rebel beats. Thunder Road rebellion, ride with me, rock and roll, roaring eternally. Guitar blazing, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Mountains rise, rivers glow, passing towns we barely know. Leather jacket, worn out boots, every mile ignites our roots. Guitar screams, bending high, drums crash like stormy sky. Rap chant overlay, ride or die, through the storm, never hide, through the bends, the night, the red. Thunder Road rebellion, break the Thunder Road rebellion, ride with me, rock and roll, roaring eternally. Guitar blazing, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Rain fades, sun starts to rise. Freedom laughs in our eyes. rebel song, the open road where we belong. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and rollin'. Under the sky, guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning. Wild ride. Passing towns in smoky haze, neon signs set hearts ablaze. Leather boots, worn and torn, every mile a soul reborn. Guitar bending high, drums pounding, reaching sky. Through the bends and not the storm. Highway outlaws, hearts transform. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll. Under the sky, guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning. Wild ride. Engines pounding, tires spin, every mile a chance to win. Leather gloves and scarred up hands, riding hard through endless land. Road kings, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the highways we unload. Mountains rise, rivers bend, every road a faithful friend. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Guitar solo, tearing high, drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bends, the storm, the rain. Road kings ride, break the chain. Road kings, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. tires scream, every mile of broken dream. Leather boots steering tight, chasing freedom through the night. Asphalt outlaw, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Mountains bend, rivers glow, every road a chance to grow. Leather jacket, torn up jeans, every mile fuels the scenes. Guitar crying loud, drums and pounding, shake the crowd through the night, the storm, the rain. Asphalt outlaws break the chain. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Engine roar, tires scream, every mile a reckless dream. Leather gloves, wind in hair, freedom lives everywhere. Mountains rise, rivers bend, every road a faithful friend. City lights fade far behind, every mile rewrites the mind. Guitar blazing, bending sky, drums pounding, echoes high, rap chant overlay. Ride the storm, claim the night, kings of asphalt take the fight. Through bends and rain, through storm and dark, asphalt kings leave their mark. Peaks over endless plains, asphalt kings forever reign. Engine roar through midnight skies, leather gloves, fire in our eyes. Every mile a lawless song on the road where we belong. Devil's Highway, ride with me, rock and roll eternally. Guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning. break the chain.